Hi there everyone. Today we're looking at solving linear equations using a table. And so we're going to be looking at the equation y equals 4x. And so a real world situation that we can use to explain this linear equation is that I'm going to go to ice cream, and y represents the cost of all the ice cream cones that I buy. 4 represents the cost of one ice cream cone, and x represents the number of ice cream cones I buy. And so in this scenario, my cost is dependent on the number of ice cream cones that I buy. So I won't know what the y value is until I know how many ice cream cones I'm buying. Now, if we get an equation like this and we need to figure out how to plot this line, and we can use this with any linear equation, we can use substitution and identify the x and y values on a table to help us out. So in this case, we are saying y equals 4 times whatever x value is. So I'm going to go to ice cream by myself first and check it out, see if it's a good place to go. So I'm only buying one ice cream cone. So to figure out what y is, I need to plug in my x value here. So my y is going to be 4 times whatever my x is, in this case 1. So my y value equals 4. Now I can do this with any number that I want to figure out how to plot this line. So if I take the x value and make an ordered pair out of this, my x is 1 and my y is 4. So now I have a point that I can plot on a coordinate plane. So let's see what it is if x equals 2. My y value is 4 times whatever x equals. So that equals 8. So now I have a second point on my plot. The ordered pair is my x is 2, because x comes before y, and my y is 8. Now I can plug in any number or value for x. So let's say I want to know how much 5 ice cream cones would cost. I could then multiply the cost of the ice cream cone times the number of ice cream cones, and I would get my y value. And that now provides an ordered pair, 5, 20. So now I have 3 points that I can use on my graph to draw the line that is represented by the equation y equals 4x. So now I can choose any 2 points from my table to graph. I'm going to pick the first 2 just because it'll be easier to see on a smaller graph. And so I can take the ordered pair from when x equals 1. So x equals 1 and y equals 4. So that's our first one. And then that's 1, 4. And then the ordered pair from our second point here, 2, 8. And if I had a bigger graph, I could keep on going to bigger and bigger numbers here. And so now I can see drawing that straight line goes right through those 2 points, and that's the graph of my linear equation.